Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Geminis. Here is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of April the 26th to May the 2nd, 2021. Starting right off with your first card, this is your all over energy card. You got Solitude, and this Solitude card represents in the other tarot decks the Hierophant. So I think a lot of you are in the process of going on a journey, searching within yourself, taking yourself to the silence and sitting down and really thinking about what it is and where you want to go with your future. Often when we do this, we find the answers when we meditate to the questions we really want answered. So I think a lot of you may be doing that as well. You also have this ability, you could be changing things up, they're telling me, within your business and what you're doing within your business. A lot of you have spirituality embedded in you. Geminis, you're so psychic, intuitive, and you have that ability to want to go out and serve. I think you're going to be doing that. I think you're going to be lighting the path for other people as well, stepping up and teaching other people what it is you know, or sharing a collaboration of ideas together of like-minded people. This is beautiful. You're going to see the light. I think you're thinking about things, you're meditating on things to manifest things in your life, tapping into your higher self this week. Your first energy card, I decided to choose of course, it's hard to read here. I decided to choose, and I don't know why it's blurring out on me, but anyway, maybe I need to check hang on, guys, check my focus. Anyhow, this is the romance deck, and you got reconciliation. So you could be getting together with somebody, someone from your past could be returning in your life. Maybe you've had some unsettled and unresolved issues with someone, a friend, or even, your partner, or someone that you love, that you need to resolve. I think you're going to see them, coming back into play. I think forgiveness is coming into play here. And you may have had a temporary stepping back from a relationship, where now you've resolved that. So know that this week there could be the chance of reconciliation, connecting again with someone from your past, or even someone around you that you've had to temporarily put on hold. You've got surrender to joy. Okay, this is beautiful. And you know what? It's a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So I think some of you are going to have reason now. Maybe something's come in. You've heard some information. You've received something that's allowing you now to feel a breath of relief and to feel joy again. If you've been struggling with things in the past and had challenges, I think this week is going to be a door opening where you're going to be able to have breathing space. So I want you to open up to that joy. I want you to be able to sit back and savor it. Maybe it's this reconciliation coming in. Maybe it's being able to serve and help others and to be a mentor to other people here. Maybe it's a mentor coming in to help you that's going to give you that reason to feel joy. For others, it could be the perfect job. Maybe you're hearing about an interview. Maybe you're getting a promotion, or maybe you've completed a project, or maybe some of you are actually getting a settlement of some sort. But whatever your reason for joy is this week, savor it, cherish it, experience it. Your final energy card is the Tower, and this particular card in in the Lenormand deck, it's not like the tower in it is and it isn't in the tarot, where I always speak of the tarot as some sudden moment that brought your world crumbling down, and now you're rebuilding a new tower, you're rebuilding a new foundation, you're not having to go back to that space again, and you've learned through those situations. But this particular one deals with, some of you could be dealing with corporations or organizations or institutions and governments. You could be dealing with things like that. It's that time of the year where a lot of us are having to file our taxes, and you could be connecting with people that way. You could be dealing with, your investments, with your, and your banking, right? So this is about structure also that offers you protection and security. And therein is where I take the Tower from the tarot. So I think that you're going to see a sudden change of movement here. You're going to be going in a different direction, and you're going to be rebuilding a stronger foundation here. Okay, let's see what we have here. Starting off in our crowning energy, our center section, you have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands talks about staying focused. I think you're going to be looking at the big picture. Don't look at all the little details. Set those aside and make out a priority list this week. I think you need to be you need to be concentrating on the big picture here, what your goals are, and stay focused on them. This particular king, he is extremely focused. He doesn't back down, and he goes for what he wants. He stands for what he knows he can create and what is tangible for him. So I think a lot of you are going to be doing that, stepping up and focusing on what it is you want to see come to fruition this week. Now, coming in behind you, you have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles refers to, the Two of Pentacles, you have coming in behind, you have the Devil, and you have the Six of Swords. So all together here, I think that you're going to be given a couple of options and decisions. I think you're making the right decision this week to basically step up and do what's right for you. When the Devil shows up, it is the card of addictions, and I think it can be anything: addictive behavior, negative thinking, addictive worry, obsessing about things, or it can be substance abuse and in anything, right? Overeating, whatever. And you're coming to that conclusion that you're turning over a new leaf. And I think you're going to be wanting to do the things that are important to you, that are going to help benefit you, and letting go of the things that are holding you back. So this is about making good, healthy decisions for yourself this week. You need to balance yourself. You may have taken on more work than you can handle. And this always sets you up for failure, because when you're doing 50 million things at once, and it's great to multitask, but when you don't concentrate on that one goal, focusing on that one goal and giving 100% of yourself to it and your time and effort, you're not going to see your fruition come in. So I want you to be careful. I want you to balance yourself this week. Make out your priority lists and tick them off one at a time, and you'll find that things will fall in line better for you. But focus on the most important thing that matters to you the most this week. Now, some of you could be getting a couple of offers coming in, a couple of decisions you have to make, a couple of choices you have to make. It could determine to other people, but I do think that you're going to be picking the one that will be better for you. I think you're moving on. I think you're leaving something behind. You've had to deal with challenges, and you're leaving troubled waters, and you're going to calmer shores. So some of you may have already transitioned and gone through this transformation, and others you may just be seeing it coming in behind you now. So I think you're going to see you're going to be at ease a lot more this week. You're going to be going towards your goals that you want, and you're leaving something behind here that was a challenge. The worst is over, my beautiful friends. And yes, there's still going to be some waves that are going to come up, but you're going to be able to deal with them. In retrospect and comparison to what you've had in the past to deal with, these are going to be minor. Now, in your now position, I think, you have the Eight of Swords, you have that beautiful King staying focused of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So, you often allow yourself, because maybe you're taking on more than you can chew here, to get up in your head and worry that things aren't going to work out. You start to obsess, and that again comes down to balance here. So I want you to balance yourself. Don't take on more than you can chew, because what happens is you start to obsess and worry if things aren't happening or falling in line as quickly as you want, or they're not presenting themselves right away, or you haven't heard from that person right away, or that call or that text or that email or that letter. Stop obsessing about it, because it's only you allowing yourself to get up in your head. When you calm down, when you can see the picture clearly, then you don't have any reason to worry. So don't allow this worry to rent space in your head. Okay, get rid of it. As I said with the Devil card, let go of those things that are holding you back right now. And I think for some of you, it's concern and worry, and probably a little bit of impatience, because you're waiting to hear about something. Beautiful Queen of Cups. This is, she's such a mothering and a nurturing figure. But, I think what you're going to be doing is, if you're dealing with challenges with other people while you're communicating with other people this week, Gemini, you're going to be taking on a more understanding, patient, compassionate and forgiving attitude. She's a beautiful queen. She does that. She puts herself in the shoes of her court, and she's able to tap into their energy level. And being, and we all can do that. I'm a visionary storyteller. When I talk to my clients, I listen carefully. I feel their empathy because I am empathic and it jumps on me, their energy. And I think you're going to do the same, Gemini, because Geminis, you are so intuitive. You have healing modalities. You're empathic as well. You're psychic and you do what I do, a lot of you. And you have this ability to tap into that. And I think the lesson this week is staying focused on those things when you're dealing and communicating with others. And perhaps that's why this reconciliation card is showing up as well. You're understanding and you're able now to listen to what makes people tick and why they do the things they do. And then you can understand and deal with it. For others, I think you may be mothering, nurturing, and helping a child. You could be taking on that energy this week of wanting to nurture and help others. It makes perfect sense, Gemini, because you have that innate ability. Now, coming in, towards you, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and also the Ace of Swords. So I think you're working on something here. With the Eight of Pentacles, let's start there first. This is perfecting your craft, your gift, your job, your career. What is it that you do, and how can you improve it? And I think you're working on that. Some of you may be improving it by actually doing research. Maybe you're taking an online course, a new form of study that's going to add and enhance your resume and add to that. Stay on that path because you're doing the right things. You're going to see progress coming in because this is staying focused, putting your head down and going towards that goal. And a lot of you, it may be the goal of your career. You've done something here. You've put out ideas, proposals, something out here with the Seven of Pentacles, and that talks about waiting. You've planted your seeds well and you're building stepping stones to build this new foundation here. Beautiful work, Geminis, and I think that you're going to see fruition come in because of your hard work and effort. So don't get impatient while you're waiting to see, your clientele build or the money go in your bank or whatever it is that you've been waiting for, or that resume, that interview you're waiting for. Be patient because you did everything right, and it's going to work out in your favor because you've worked hard for this, because you stayed focused, because you let go of that anxiety and worry, and you've balanced yourself now. So you're leaving a situation to go to a better one, right? Now, your final card coming in towards you is the Ace of Swords, and that is that beautiful card that says, bang, the light went on. Aha moment. You saw the truth in something. The light went on. You realized now what you needed to focus on. You realized what, wasn't working for you, and you've given it up. You're changing, you're tweaking, you're going through transformation, my beautiful Geminis, and this is making me excited. So I think you've seen the truth in a situation, and then what happens is when you do, you get clarity, which means you don't have to worry anymore about things, right? You're leaving that behind. So all you have to do now is just maintain yourself on this path because you're obviously working towards this beautiful goal. You've thought about it, you've manifested, you've meditated, you've manifested on it, and it's leading you now to a better future. Well, let's see what we've got here for clarification with our King of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. So again, we talked about reconciliation here, and this could be reconciliation with somebody from your past, but it can also be connecting with someone from a distance. So you could be talking or dealing with or doing work with somebody internationally in another country, whatever, and you could be doing that as well. And you're staying focused on that. You're staying on course, which is great. For others, this could reflect dealing with children, communicating with children, or working with children. Maybe some of you are involved and that's your career. Others, again, we talk about that surrendering to joy, feeling the beautiful wonderment out of the eyes of the innocence of children. And that is tapping into your inner child, being able to enjoy life and feel joy again. So I think that's another double message here for you, to let your hair down a little bit. You've been working very hard, my Geminis. You've had concerns, you've had challenges here, but now things are starting to happen for you. So go and have some fun. Now, with our Two of Pentacles, we have the Three. Speaking of fun, what do you get? You get the Three of Cups. And of course, the Three of Cups is a card of having fun. So I think some of you may be getting together, connecting with your friends, your close friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whoever it is, and even family friends that feel, family members that feel like they're your best friends. I think you have reason now to celebrate, and you're going to be able to feel joy. So whatever's coming into you this week, know that you're going to have reason to celebrate. I think this is a beautiful card. Now, with our Devil, with giving up things that don't serve you well, you have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands says you may be hearing about a lot of information, a lot of activity. The energy is going to shift, the delays are going to be over, and you're going to get busy. So for some reason, some of you will be busier than others. Maybe you have to get things done because later on you're not going to have the time. But whatever it is, you may be getting emails, phone calls, texts, slow mail. Whatever the case is, you could be receiving information about things too, documents, contracts, letters of some sort. But also it just means you're going to have to get busy. And I think, you're going to see yourself getting busy too. And if you've had to give up some sort of an addiction here, keeping yourself occupied and preoccupied and distracted definitely takes your mind off the worries and the concerns of that addiction card. Now, leaving those troubled waters and going to calmer shores, you have the Temperance card. So it could be taking you time. It took time to get you where you are now through those troubled waters, and it's going to take you time to go on this part of your journey. But know that you're going in the right direction. Know that the worst is over. Know that things are just taking time. Whatever it is that you're waiting to receive and get, it's going to take time. The Temperance says do things in moderation. Don't go rushing out there. Don't overindulge. Don't, over party. That makes me laugh because that's what they just threw in my head. Again, doing things in moderation, taking your time, planning your moves, being methodical, being calculated, and knowing that the worst is over and what you're planning for now is your legacy and a beautiful new direction and future. And with our Worry card here, our Eight of Swords, you have the Five of Wands. So obviously some of you have had challenges here where you maybe have been put up against the wall to challenge somebody, to compete against somebody, to defend yourself, and to promote yourself. This is a card that I always say, yeah, fives are challenges, but they also have ways of resolving these issues. So resolving your issues here would be let go of the worry and don't get caught up in everybody else's battles and drama this week. Let it go. Pick your battles wisely. And our beautiful Queen of Cups, nurturing, caring, you have the Empress. So we have two very powerful female energies here. The Empress wants beautiful things and she works hard for it. She's very strong. She has this ability to manifest and create her legacy and her abundance coming in towards her, beautiful abundance coming in. So I do think that you're taking care of yourself. You're realizing that you want these things and you're working hard for them. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So there's your double message. As long as you continue to do the work and keep your head down, consistency, okay, and your determination, your due diligence, and wanting to move ahead, making this your goal, you're going to see that it's going to work out in your favor. Absolutely. And again, double message. You are moving on. The worst is over. Finally, Geminis. You are now over the worst. And I think now you're going to see abundance coming in. You're going to have the time, effort, and support now and resources to make your business or make your job or make your career or make your goals here better. Okay, whether some of you are going to school and you're working harder on your marks to be able to get that degree or that diploma, the worst is over. Those struggles are gone. You're going in this brand new, productive, new, successful direction. And our final card with the Ace of Swords, the aha moment, you've got that Three of Wands. Of course, again, staying focused, waiting, being patient, knowing that what you've done is creating growth. You're going through a growth period here. And definitely it's bringing you in prosperity. Just stay focused, stay determined, don't get discouraged, don't allow worry to come in, because you know what? You've seen the light and now you're moving forward in a beautiful direction. Beautiful celebration card here. Wonderful. Well, my beautiful Geminis, this is your reading for this week. And again, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And remember, the universe is not happening to you, it is reacting to you. So always be sure what you're throwing out there, because always be sure of what you're throwing out there, because you're going to get it back tenfold if it's not right, if it's negative. Keep that energy positive going. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and want you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Let's continue to play safe, be safe, and stay safe, and we'll all see each other very soon.